All right, between the slips, Sanele,
Yeah.
the return of football is upon us.
Yes.
Right on the weekend, we're going to see the return of the English Premier League and La Liga
Yes.
as well. So we're just going to do a small build-up to those games and looking at how the season is going to pan out, specifically looking at the situation that we have right now in the world. The season just ended, and now it's
Yes.
going to be starting again, so players didn't have that much rest in between.
Look, to be honest with you, it feels like they just had a 2-week break. You know, like
Because it was
Christmas,
internationals as well. Yeah.
It was international, so I don't feel it still doesn't feel like the league is over.
Yeah.
But we're getting back into it, and the teams have been shaping up, and it'll be interesting. I do feel that it will be a slow start because the teams didn't get that break, and
Sure.
if they did, in fact they didn't. If you think about it, because it was friendlies, and then after that
Pre-season
now, it's
started.
pre-season, then it's these
Internationals.
internationals. So we'll see how their conditioning will be. But I think this time they will actually, especially the EPL,
Yeah.
will have to have that Christmas or December break for them to just catch it back up and get some rest.
I don't even think teams even had a chance to celebrate their title-winning
No,
campaigns, bro.
No,
Like you just won the league now, and then you start
Yeah,
to have to defend it again so soon. But obviously Liverpool are the champions of the Premier League, winning it for the first time in 30 years, and then it's going to be a brand new season now, and it's not looking good for most teams, because we did allude to the fact that there wasn't much time for them to actually rest
Yes.
and go back and have pre-season. So fitness might be a question for a lot of them.
Yeah.
How do you think the season is going to start, especially looking at the top teams?
I feel that it's gonna be a shock factor. I feel.
Yeah.
Like I see the top teams. Let's say the top 6.
Yeah.
I see them drawing a lot, and
Sure.
I see some losses there, but no panic stations, bro. It's for me, it's the first match, so I never panic on the first match. But I don't feel like the teams, the top 6, will be blowing the other teams away. So having said that, it will be interesting to see. Like you said, nobody has really had a rest. So what impact will that have? I feel, honestly speaking, that will have a huge impact. And considering the fact that also you guys, I mean, you've played your preseason, like we said, international, and your recruiting hasn't been that great as Liverpool. And
Just
your
one
squad,
signing.
and your squad is very thin, very, very thin. So
Very, yeah.
those things come into question. And if you also look at the other sides as well, even
United
Manchester-
as well.
Yes, I was about to-
Arsenal.
exactly. So the recruiting side of things hasn't really happened. Probably one signing here, 2 signings there. So we'll see. This I feel will be a very interesting ingredient to this dish.
I'm glad you mentioned that, because a lot of United, Arsenal and Liverpool fans are not happy at all. I mean, we're talking about Liverpool winning the league, and it's basically the same team.
It is the same.
But the fans are not happy. They're like, where are the signings?
Yeah.
Like, how are we supposed to challenge again and be consistent and try to win other competitions while being number 1 in the league? How is it going to happen if we are not signing any players?
yeah.
If we can't afford players that cost 30 million,
Yeah.
world-class players that are going for 30 million, and you can't sign anyone. United are still trying to get Jadon Sancho. They still haven't signed a defender. You know, they got Donny van de Beek.
Yes,
Arsenal
yes.
got Willian, and they got the other Brazilian guy.
Yes.
So the fans are not really happy, and it does seem like it's a difficult time for the teams because of COVID-19. On the other side, you have teams like Chelsea who are spending like it's a normal summer. You know, it's very tricky.
So for me, on the things that you touched on,
Yeah.
it's very true. The fans are very angry, but from a personal point of view, I feel it's unfair that they should be unhappy because of the unprecedented times that we're facing. I mean, look, you can't blame the teams for not having the funds to purchase these said 100 million, 50 million pound players, except for Chelsea. I mean, Roman is drinking some kind of different kind of water, the son is. But apart from Chelsea, who else has spent from the top 6? And that's why I feel it will be an interesting title challenge, because I genuinely don't feel that Liverpool will win it, or I don't feel they are as the favourites as the previous season. So it's gonna be open, and I think the fans will appreciate the openness of the league. So we'll see how it goes. I really am excited. Excited for Liverpool not to win it.
Let's go deep into it. Let's look at the potential challenges of the league. You're talking about the Liverpool squad being thin. Obviously, Liverpool are the favourites, one amongst the favourites to win.
Yes, definitely.
City, of course, are probably the front runners now
Yes.
to win the league this season.
But are they though?
Yeah, I mean,
You think so?
I mean, it's
because
Manchester City.
it is Manchester City, but
Yeah.
let's look at Chelsea, son.
Yeah.
I mean, with those signings.
No, but Chelsea as well, it's still a building team. So you can't put your money on Chelsea to actually blow. You're talking about Liverpool and City, teams who've been consistent for like the past 3 seasons.
Yeah.
So you're looking at Chelsea, who are a building side. Yes, they got all the signings, but can you bet your house on them
No,
to actually win?
Listen, I can't bet my house on any of these bosses to win because it's very open now.
Yeah.
But what I am saying, if you make such purchases, you have to be gunning for the league. Like we said last week, son, this is not Carabao Cup here. This is not FA Cup here. We're gunning for the league. And like I said, well, Lampard needs to deliver. He needs to definitely be top
under pressure
2.
now.
He definitely needs to be top 2. There's no excuse. I'm telling you, they need to gun for the league. That's all I have to say. And we're not saying they're gonna win it. But if you look at the signings, I mean, they're the only one in the top 5 leagues that have spent big money.
200 million.
So you tell me, are you telling me you're gonna spend 200 bar and not go for the league? You tell me. Like, it doesn't make sense. So that's why I say it's interesting, it's exciting, and I don't feel like these 2 stalwarts, which is Liverpool and City, are in the reckoning that much. I think it is even playing field now, but I do feel because of the purchases, whether rightly or wrongly, because of the purchases, Chelsea should be gunning for that number.
I haven't heard you mentioning your team once. What about Manchester United?
Look,
Man United did sign Donny van de Beek.
No,
obviously a strong finish to the season.
Yes.
They finished in the top 4. They're in the Champions League again this season.
Yes.
It's a good Man United team.
It is.
You know, they still have Solskjaer, they still have Bruno Fernandes, the likes of Pogba.
Yes.
We're going to see how the dynamic of Pogba, Fernandes and Van de Beek,
Yes,
how
yes,
that
yes,
is going to be. Still Martial, Greenwood, the lighties are still there.
Yeah.
Don't you think they have a chance?
No, they do, but not for the league. I always said this from the get-go, that I don't feel Lampard is the one manager that would let
Solskjaer.
Solskjaer be the guy who crossed the line with us. I just don't feel he has those credentials. I do feel that he should finish in a better position this coming season. Yes, definitely. And it will be interesting with the dynamic of Bruno and Pogba, because now they're going to start from the beginning now, not how it happened last season. So those dynamics will be interesting in a positive way, and I feel definitely they should be up there. And considering the fact that we did the double over City last season, such things count, and we always do well against the top 6. So it's just shoring up from the other guys now, mid-table and down the bottom. So we're right up there. We should do better than last season. That's what I'm saying.
I want to put you on the spot, Chips, brother.
As you always bloody do.
Because I can't tell who's going to win the league at this point.
Yeah.
You know, but you're the kind of guy who always put your head on the block.
Always.
You always put your neck on the line, my son. So
Always.
let's go for it. Who's going to win the league?
Who's going to win the league? Hey, it's too early. It's too early. It's too early.
That's exactly how I feel. That is exactly how I feel. I think first 5 games. I mean, for Liverpool are playing Leeds United, they're playing Chelsea and Arsenal in the first 3 games. So after that, I think we can have sort of like an idea of how.
Let's speak in Mhlambe after the 4th match day.
Yeah,
then,
for all teams.
For all teams, yes. Let's just speak on the 4th, because obviously the reason why I asked me that question is to put my head on the block early, so we see how things go. But it's just too early, because, like I said, I genuinely feel that the tables are even for the top 6 now, genuinely speaking. So,
Alright.
It'll be interesting.
Very interesting. Let's move to La Liga now.
Yes.
The league is also coming back. Real Madrid are the champions. Probably the most unconvincing Real Madrid side to win La Liga that we've ever seen in a very long time. Barcelona have Messi. He's staying for the current season.
Yes.
So Coutinho is coming back from Bayern Munich.
Yes.
So he's probably going to seem like a new signing, even though he's been playing well with Bayern. He's not guaranteed to do well with Barcelona. So
that's what
it's a very tricky season in La Liga, so you can't really tell who's actually in the front running now to win the league.
Yeah, but if you remember, even last season, we were saying, well, maybe not the same thing, but both teams are unconvincing, and we always said, baby brother, Atletico Madrid, this is their season. I'm not going to say that now, because they did their own things, and we don't know who genuinely, in the same way with La Liga, in the same way we mentioned with the EPL, who's going to win it. We don't know. But I feel that we did finish stronger as a unit as Real Madrid. So I don't see why we shouldn't win this season. I don't see why.
Really?
And extend it to 35.
Don't you think Messi would want to give Barcelona fans a proper goodbye? Because it does seem like he's going to be leaving Barca at the end of the season that's going to start, because his contract is coming to an end and he obviously doesn't want to be there anymore. So don't you think would have like a vintage Messi season?
Yeah, we can have a vintage Messi season, but what about the rest of the team? I mean, look at the rest of the team.
Yeah.
They're just patching here and there. I mean,
And Suarez is potentially going to Juventus as well.
Suarez is gone. I mean, what are you going to do then? Because let's be honest, the partnership was Messi and Suarez.
Yeah.
So now you have to rebuild something with an absolute shocking manager, by the way. There's nothing good about Ronald Koeman, nothing at all. So obviously he wants, but will he do it? I doubt it. A vintage Messi, the world deserves to see, especially more so with Barcelona. But will they get it? I think from an individual point of view, yes. But from a team point of view, hell no.
No chance.
No chance. And hopefully, obviously, I hope they prove me wrong to some extent. Not obviously winning the league, to some extent.
Yeah.
But I don't see it, brother. I don't want to lie to you. Do you see a resurgence from Barcelona? With the patchwork they've done, with Messi not being happy, because he'll give his best, but he's not a happy Messi.
Yeah.
And with a shocking manager like Ronald Koeman, do you see anything? Because I feel, honestly speaking, it's the sad thing is that Atletico Madrid has disappointed me.
Yeah.
So, but I do feel that there's this thing where they should be able to take it. If they don't take it this season, Atletico Madrid, then Simeone should leave. Honestly speaking, I think everybody's tired at Atletico Madrid. Ideas have run out. The players don't have anything new.
Yeah.
They've had the same manager for what, eight plus seasons now?
Yeah.
What else are you going to teach the guys?
Yeah, it's run his race.
Exactly. So if they don't take it this season, everybody should just split in a mutually beneficial way.
Yeah. I also don't see Barca winning La Liga this season, or winning any trophy for that matter. So it's more of a rebuilding phase for them going forward. And I'm also not sure if Real Madrid could win or defend the title as well, because there's an unpredictability about Real Madrid that we don't really understand.
Yeah.
And I mean, they might defend it. I think they definitely are the favorites. We're
in a better position to defend it.
Yeah.
We look like
Barcelona.
Than Barcelona. We look like a more solid team. But even this Real Madrid, this is a different kind of Real Madrid.
Yeah.
We don't have Galacticos. We have lighties left, Brazilian lighties left, right, and center. Will they be able to sustain that from the beginning to the end? I think so. But these lighties are still naive as well. Who's the focus in the team? Who's the experienced guy who's saying, guys, calm it down, we can do this? Is it Karim Benzema? Is it Sergio Ramos? So this is a different kind of shift from the Real Madrid team. We all know how Real Madrid operates. Buy Galacticos, go for it, guys, and then they win the league. That's no more. That was like 5 seasons ago.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But I do, like I said again, I do feel that we're in the better position. Not the best, but the better position out of these teams that we've counted, which is Atletico and Barcelona.
Okay, before we go, of course, we're going to touch on German football, because it has a South African element to it this season. So the Bundesliga will be broadcast live on SABC, right? So we're only going to get like 1 match a week, which is better than nothing, because it is German football. So a live match a week, highlights, and of course a preview show. So very good news for the public, the South African public. They'll get to watch some good quality German football. Yes,
I'm very happy, and I'm very proud of the SABC. They really are trying. I mean, we do get some matches even from ETV when it comes to the EPL. So they're trying the usual TV stations. They're trying to give us that extra football. So I'm happy about that. And like you said, it's one is better than none. And like you said, it's quality football. So thank you very much, SABC. I'm very happy about this one. And make sure you guys catch it as well. Don't sleep on the German Bundesliga. I know everybody thinks, oh, it's Bayern. Yes, you're right. But there's quality football from the number 1 all the way down. You'll enjoy it. And we'll enjoy it as well. So, yeah.